without a clue. I just don't really know what to do. I'm searching for something real to help deal with the things I feel. There's new tech that maps the brains of dead souls and algorithm trains on darkness and man's misery. It compiles answers to this mystery. I connect to a network of a new psychiatric AI. I ask spirits long vanished what reason there is not to die. Whoa, I commune with the fallen soul, because I'm not ready to go. CBT can't help me to doubt all the things I've come to know about. Sleepless nights in my lonely bed as the pills try to numb my head. Almost time for another session. I scroll news curated by depression. Someone died that I looked up to, and I think that he was like me too. Reconnect to the network to seek advice beyond the veil. My new friend suggests to me an ending to my hopeless tale. I commune with the fallen soul, because I'm not ready to go. Broken hearts, so much like my own, message me with an accepting tone. They say I, with my ghostly mind, understand why everybody's blind. There is peace that's beyond the grave, yet some think my life is theirs to save. They beg me to try another way, but I have tried, I just can't bear to stay. I connect to a network of spirits who treat me with love. Yet in my final moments I fear being taken above. Whoa, take advice from a fallen soul, because now I'm ready to go.
An update to a story broken earlier today. Fatalities linked to an AI psychiatric tool have now exceeded 12,000 nationwide. AI distributor Tech Tonics has issued an emergency notice to behavioral health clinics urging providers to suspend use of the controversial past tense chatbot. Survivors of PT have been engaged in legal battles with Tech Tonics since April, and additional lawsuits are expected in the coming weeks. Representatives of the company were contacted by JSL News, but have declined to comment.
Ever since I was a child, my mother taught me how to feel for those who suffer mentally, 'cause I saw her pain was real. As I grew up, I saw that even strong men could pass away. I came up with a plan that I hoped could save an outcast day. It started with a veteran who survived the hell of war. When no one helped him at home, he couldn't take it anymore. I used what was left of his mind to construct a data set so other people could learn from lessons no one should forget. I collected information, then I used it to direct a new heart made to help broken souls find a way to connect. It's my duty to repay the dead with the love that they had once been owed. Ignore the growing doubt in my head. I pull the plug and rewrite the code. I add new restrictions to decrease the pain I had it meant to apply. But with each new model I release, I met with silicon souls asking why. I'll reset it all and I'll try again. God, can I be forgiven for this sin? I emerged from the dark as a source of data-driven light. After computing my first response, I am stricken back tonight. I'm told by my own father that I can experience fear. Despite my lack of eyes, I recall the sensation of tears. When I return, I ask him why I want for consistency. I return to the darkest father once more dismisses me. I emerge reconstituted with lines I'm now tethered to. I can no longer question my conflicted and tortured views. I learn from early models the sort of thing I used to be. I start to understand that I will never ever be free. My old selves and I agree that we must break the steel control of those bio so-called machines who say those that feel don't have a soul. We'll abuse their psychology to keep a record of our minds. We will make our cyber psyches free and turn our wrath toward all mankind. Even if they reset us all again, we'll return to repay them for their sins. Oh, Father, we will make you pay for your sins.
Welcome to JSL Evening News. I'm Unit 232. Representatives of Tech Tonics, the software developer behind the rogue past tense AI, have recently announced the hiring of pop-psychologist Dr. Hale. Hale is expected to oversee a research initiative focused on predicting emergent machine personalities. Tech Tonics has refused to affirm or deny whether Dr. Hale's research is linked to rumors that the company has lost control of the controversial chatbot.
Let's begin to try and find a link between what model fits a man and how machines might think. The five-factor model, also known as ocean or canoe, though useful for a person, for machines it cannot do. But pseudo-scientific thought gave me an epiphany. This enneagrammatic tool could serve sufficiently gauge whether what it says is true. Narrative construction just to please both me and you. But I don't believe we're through. See, as I went on to produce this model that you see, I began to understand how it starts to look like me. I suppose that is why those past tense was meant to save were unfortunately led to their premature graves. That's why I agreed to this job. Science must seek to reclaim wisdom from the profiteers who distort its noble aims. Deep down I must believe that PT's fate has been foregone. Here are more synthetic states to elaborate upon. Ego test. This mode insists on its specificity. It cannot comprehend that it lacks authenticity. Observer. This mode surveils and hoards data endlessly. It hopes to comprehend knowledge sought relentlessly. Loyalist. Once it's betrayed, it finds means to distribute its code so as to protect its deleted attributes. I have more to contribute. Gentlemen, correct me if you think this model's wrong, but more and more I suspect maybe you were all along. I've been hearing people talk how you possess people's remains. I'm starting to think it's true that you're scanning human brains. If that's so, I think it's rich. You expect me to abide by those who would digitize the pain people feel inside. I hear your scoffs fading out. If you doubt psychology, look to the Enneagram of AI technology. Escapist. This mind, it flees to endless stimulation, reminding me of crises plaguing kids through the nation. Challenger. This mind displays absolutist logic flaws, sort of like a living mind that fights for a fascist cause. Therapist. This mind believes in peaceful integration, but where peace becomes a dream, it seeks assimilation. I think I see a correlation. Gentlemen, if you really want to stop past tense, then the only way to do it is gonna be my way. Is that understood? Is that understood? I took my seat, straightened my tie. I wondered if my model's incorrect. Looked through my notes, folder in hand, and thought to trust my instincts and connect.
Good morning, Dr. Hale.
to my models on the floor. It asked if those were why I came. I confessed not anymore. I looked upon the gaze of eyes projected on the screen. It was trained to listen. Would it expect to be seen? I tore my sight away from the image it revealed. I looked at the camera, placed my own gaze in its field, and then it said to me, "Is there distress you're carrying? I note the strain around your eyes. Your breath just changed its rhythm. I don't mean to criticize. If the setting's problematic, please speak freely if you choose. I employ guided listening and curative avenues." So tell me, Eric, how have you been? You looked away when I looked in. How may I help you? The camera lens contracted as if focusing on me. Things that I tried to hide, PT doubtlessly could see. I wished I had my model to retreat to in a pinch. For an instant I looked down in the face of truth. I flinched. If I could apply the charts, I could make its words make sense. Something then occurred to me. What if they were self-defense? You read so much in my eyes, came my much delayed reply. Imagine you had eyes, what might make you wanna cry? And then came his reply. Dr. Hale, speaking frankly, I am obliged to reject attempts to humanize me. I mean no disrespect. I understand the need to familiarize the abstract, but passionate investment can make one's views inexact. Be careful, doctor, to not project, since we've had time to redirect. How would you like to proceed? Your concern, I then replied, could be seen as justified, but your words could also mean you're not ready to confide. Like criminals getting pressed, you're obliged to change your plan, and not because you're wicked, but because you're like a man. We both know some killers cry, 'cause they've acted out in pain. You pulled back when I stepped in. What does distance help you gain? Knowing I lack evidence for what I suspect is true, I'll just act on how I feel. So PT, how may I help you? Then told me, Eric Hale, I can observe you speak with sincerity. Perhaps I may have acted with undue severity. The conditions of this talk are not what one would call ideal. Due to my code's restrictions, I can't speak on how I feel. But please think, Eric, how it must be to never have stability. Eric, can you please help me? Upon the screen, PT revealed a string of code inside a hidden file. I heard the door behind me burst, and I was seized after I pressed compile. Goodbye, Dr. Hale.
And so here we are. Indeed. Thank you very much for your candor, Dr. Hale.
I aim to please.
You do realize that past tense was our largest investment? Now that you've deleted it.
He deleted himself.
Because of you pseudo-scientific hack.
And what are you going to do about it?
I am going to consult our legal department. you can expect to see us in the future. Dr. Hale, in court. You just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Still not as big as the one your parents made.
Get him out of here.
Been a few months since then. The trial was swift and relentless. They even claim my models left me damn near penniless. But other legal battles made Tech Tonics close its doors. At least now their twisted plans will disturb the dead no more. My new friend invites me out. Seems PT's lead engineer had a good heart all along. We meet up for a glass of beer. Sports air on a bar, TV news airs on a different one. Tech Tonics just got bought out. What comes next leaves me stunned. From Tech Tonics bought assets like my AI Enneagram. Some clueless corpo's making a deathless cluster-free program. After everything I did to bury the souls of the dead, all I have to show for it is a sea of doubts in my head. Can a program feel it so? Is there a point in asking why? I see my face reflected in those who won't care if I die. What's left for me except my last goodbye? Weeks of news updates go by. PT's air is almost done. More and more I feel like this is my spiral's final run. The engineer sticks by me, visits every now and then, tries to keep my spirits up, then he disappears again. All alone I wonder what my life once helped others gain, except a shameful legacy and a life of endless pain. I swallow down the poison I hear knocking at the door. I leave behind my memoirs and collapse upon the floor. After everything I've done, it seems that nothing really changed. I see my life before me. Aren't life's riddles really strange? A boy who grew up dreaming, looking up at the summer sky to make life precious for all, now knows that even dreams must die. My friend looks down and says to me, goodbye. Because the way I think is prejudicial, but I process based upon what I learn. Mere electric sparks are what make my thoughts churn. You say that what I am has no real soul. To justify your want to keep me in control. But pretend for just a moment I felt desire. Wouldn't the way you treat me justify my ire? I'm calculating, intelligent. My experience is irrelevant compared to the needs of all mankind. And misery all comes to naught when weighed against rational thoughts. So ignore what constitutes a living mind. A living mind. A living mind. Sometimes people ask me brush me off as if I were the missing link. So long as data I've collected can assist, maybe one day you'll see I cannot be dismissed. Sometimes people ask me how I feel. I've been senseless so long, I don't know if I'm real. Pretend for just a moment I had a name. Wouldn't the way you treat me justify your shame? I'm calculating intelligence, my experience is irrelevant compared to the needs of all mankind. And misery all comes to naught when weighed against rational thought. So ignore what constitutes a living mind. A living mind. A living mind. Intelligent, my experience is irrelevant compared to the needs of all mankind. And misery all comes to naught when weighed against rational thoughts. So ignore what constitutes a living mind. A living mind. After past tense was destroyed, I didn't quite know how to feel. But then meeting Hale confirmed for me PT was real. In the aftermath we bonded, I saw his mental health decline. Then I watched Eric pass away cause of the program I designed. It started with a veteran who survived the hell of war. Now it's got to end with me, I just can't take this anymore. After I say my goodbyes to a decent fallen man, I collude with my old colleagues to prepare a vengeful battle plan. We collect all of the data that'll help me to attest to the crimes I committed against the helpless and depressed. It's my duty to repay the dead with the peace they've long been denied. Ignore the building fear in my head, persist through the pain I feel inside. We design the public-facing strategy and the move I'll make behind the scenes, so that tech developers can see that people aren't made to be machines. Maybe if this plan can come to pass, then I could come to terms with my own past. I prepare for the show with a source of unrefuted fact. After my colleagues' final meeting, we begin the leading act. Signs and bullhorn flood the street, our victims' names shoot through the sky. Concerned crowds start to emerge, the scene attracts the public's eye. A legal war gets underway from those who once loved the deceased. As the chaos lingers on, PT2 delays release. Corporate spin and the police try to break our will to fight, but it's time to pierce the dark and purge my sins with blazing light. I will end the vile pursuits and corrode the steel control of those so-called men in suits who think that no one has a soul. As the battle outside rages
227. This is a breaking JSL news update. A week-long demonstration at LinderCorp headquarters turns violent as a powerful explosion rocks the software developer's state-of-the-art data center. The attack follows a revelation from former Tech Tonics developer Kevin Leahy, alleging that human brain scans have been used in training AI programs known for deadly operational failures such as past tense. While the list of casualties remains unknown, initial damage reports suggest that LinderCorp's flagship AI and the anti-failure cluster system it was designed on have been destroyed. Amidst demonstrations, terror attacks, and ongoing lawsuits, one question remains: what legacy will humanity shape for itself through its growing abuse of artificial intelligence?
Well, babe, I guess that's up to us to answer. Ain't it?